Let's see. 1 second. There we go. There's my voice. There's a little bit of lag today because I said my computer's name. Apparently, it's not just you, Dragon. If you say your computer's name or the type of name it is, type of computer it is, all hell breaks loose. After I left VC, shit hit the fan. So there was cussing and it was very creative. But here I am. Happy Monday, everybody. Oh my goodness. I'm just trying to get everything loaded up so I can work on this beautiful piece. So today's color is 823. Unless by some miracle, which I'm good, but I'm not that good, we'll be working on this color for this stream. So we finished a page last week. Hooray! So we're working on the ear of the wolf, and I got up to this point on Tuesday, and I have a little bit of down to tackle. So I'm tackling the down, and then today's mini goal is to hit the top of the ear. So I'm gonna finish this little mini goal of getting down to the bottom of the page so my OCD leaves me alone. Oh. It has been a weekend. I did not get to do the cross stitch that I wanted to do, work on some solo colors on Call Dance, but that's okay. Captain Penis has many years for me to work on him. I got January's present done. I will show him off later on in the stream because I know it takes a little bit of time for people to get up, get here, do whatever they need to do. But I got the Meadow Dragon all done, and I am almost, that's today's off-stream goal, is I am almost done my Phoenix for Dast. And I can only show it off in certain areas because while she knows now what she's getting, she doesn't know what it looks like all together. So I'm not gonna show it off all together. It is gonna get a photo shoot because I am going to make a few, and I will also do them on commission, but I'm going to make a few, and they're going to be showstopper pieces. The Meadow Dragon that I have, he is a first. He will never go for sale, and that is why he is going up for presents, as I do not sell my firsts. I got my security cameras back up and running today. That's always fun. No, I do have it written down. Actually, I didn't see her five presents, but I will mark it on my board thing. Here's my dry erase marker. So Jules should be at 10. 1, 2, 3. Okay, there. But I will show off the Meadow Dragon. That is January's presents. He is super cute. They came out a lot bigger than I thought it was gonna come out. But at the same time, it's super cute. And then I know none of you have met me in person, but it'll give you a decent scaling of how big it is. Oh my goodness. But yeah, today also for some reason my house has shifted or something like that, and everything that was working is no longer working. So it's been a day of leveling. There. I can deal with this. Maybe if it doesn't do the slow fall. Doing that slow inch down. Oh my goodness. Okay. So. But yeah, 823 is our color. We're gonna start seeing Divine's ear. But I've been cleaning up behind me here. Like, I I have plans to make the wall back here a little bit more showy, so that when people look behind me, they can not only see like my lovely little works in progress. I think you can see Pile of Phoenix in the background, but Megan Lap's patterns are gorgeous, and they are so ADHD friendly because they are in small parts. They're small. Each part is a small project unto itself, and that is why one of the reasons why it's taken me so long to get the Phoenix done is I'll do a couple of parts, and then I'll be like, oh hey, shiny, but I'm down to needing 1 foot, 3 short feathers, and 1 long tail feather. In theory, when I get the other foot done, I'll be able to assemble the body of the Phoenix. I just need to get the accessory feathers together. But I am gonna try to use some of my reds and oranges. I'm gonna try to make a legit Phoenix. To be completely honest, I don't have. Actually, I do. I have some sparkle red that I might. Okay. Now I'm plotting. I might have to get some sparkle orange and yellow, and then have some fun. If they make it. If not, I'll just get some orange. Incoming ad break. It was funny. I updated Divine's launch screen, and that's what started the downfall of my morning. Because I was like, I want a different launch screen. So that's what I did. I will be taking a short break at 11 to go downstairs and put wood in my wood stove. It's not nearly as cold as it was, but at the same time, I still need to feed the fire. Feed the fire within, yeah. I'm super pleased because I have a few white spots that I was like, these are the only spots in this entire span. So I did them while I was working on the other page. Yeah, I think it was 1 spot here, and then there was 2 other spots, and I'm like, no, I'm gonna do these right now because there's nothing of that color on the remainder of the page. It is not bitter cold, so I am actually feeling pretty good, which is nice. I got to I got to show off Meadow yesterday to some of the residents. They're always asking me because in my downtime, like I'm waiting for a med window to open, or I'm waiting for someone to get out of the bathroom. I always have a small project going on. Last night it was the tail feathers because 3 long tail feathers and 3 little tail feathers. I just was trying to get through the tail feathers, and I managed. I was showing them off, and they're like, "Oh my goodness, how long does this take you?" I'm like, "Well, that depends on who jangles keys and where." Okay, let's. I have a few more spots. I gotta. So that's 2, 4, 5. 5 down from here. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, there's that gap, and it should be. That's weird, but I'll go with it. Oh. I marked out 2 spots where I could have started. But yeah, today's plan, since I have the day off, I'm going to obviously I'm gonna work on this for a little bit, and after stream, I'm gonna sit and I'm gonna work on the phoenix. I have a foot, and I have some tail feathers, but I'm also gonna clean and organize. Because I've been doing that for the past month. I still can't believe it's almost February. I need to get motivated and go pay for my first craft fair. I have the money. I just gotta go out there. And it's not even that far away. Maybe I'll do that today. Maybe that I'll motivate myself in the outward direction. I got a few more stitches before we're at the bottom of the page. Then we'll continue our upward journey. Two, 4, on the 5. There we go. I'm actually just gonna wiggle my way down. And it was perfect. It was meant to be. Because I stopped, I ended the thread up there, and then I used what was left over to go down, and it was perfect. Okay, gap of 2, 1, 2, and are you lucky now? I will be rolling for presents. Let's see, let me look. So the end I have to honestly Friday. I'll be rolling for presents. So far it's only Jules and Dan, and I'm not 100% sure one of them even really cares. Okay, new piece of string. I don't really use that and whatnot, but and for what I do use it for heavily is my retail stuff. But at the same time, every time, like, I post on my retail Facebook page, probably not as much as I should, but at the same time, every time I post something, I will inevitably get 2 or 3 people who are bots or scammers, and even though, like, I've labeled something, oh hey, this is a commission that I'm doing, you want one, reach out to me. And these people will reach out and be like, is this one for sale? And I only do online purchases through my store. If you want to buy something, I always have a link on my store. And so I send them the links to these things. And then nothing. And that's how I know they're a scammer. Because if you really want them, you'll follow the instructions and make your purchases proper. But it's just so frustrating. Like, I'm not trying to be like, I'm trying to find ways to make my product available, and it just seems like I have to be everywhere all the time. Oh my goodness. But I've been searching, like, I have, yeah. I have it mostly for the store, and I'm trying to, sorry, my table is doing a thing. It's on this far end, it's floppy, and it's being rather annoying because it's heavy. I just need you to stay up. And if anyone that's what she said, I'm gonna come after you. And there are ways of rigging it that I just don't want to deal with right now. Okay. So. Okay. Dooby-dooby-doo. Back up to where we were. Okay. We're back. We're working our way up. I like, and I like being able to sell online because it opens up a lot. But at the same time, a lot of my things, it's just better to get them at craft fairs. But that leaves me local. Like, I want to be local, but at the same time, I want to be able to have the opportunity to expand. So it's just it's small business problems. So husband creature works overnights now, and he's sleeping, and then Cesar is very offended that he shuts the door. I completely understand because the dogs are assholes. But Cesar is laying outside the door, doing what we call his little girl cry. It's the high pitched whine as to lay in there going, why? And he thinks I'm an evil person. and hoarding points is fine. Ah. Yeah, once our schedules even out, which should be soon, um, husband creature and I, when he gets home from work at 7, we'll be walking the dogs, trying to wear them out a little bit more. In addition to in the summer after stream, 45 minutes of toy throw. Can't do it in the summer. I live on a hill, and I generally go up to the top of the hill and throw the ball or whatever they bring me down the hill. And the hill is icy, so I like keeping my dogs in one piece. So we don't play throw the ball down the hill in the winter. Or muddy, which makes it just as slippy. I'm actually thinking I'm gonna, and I don't know how well it's gonna grow, but I'm thinking about getting some creeping thyme for my ground cover in my yard to stop erosion, and to make it less muddy in the spring. But creeping thyme, well, yes, invasive. It's good ground cover. It doesn't grow more than 3 inches tall. It smells good. It flowers a bright, bright, beautiful red, and and it would solve my problem. His favorite human, and Caesar and I are working on a relationship. He actually cuddled me in the bed for a whole 5 minutes last night. He generally, like, he gives like a 30-second head nuzzle, and then he goes over to his bed. But I got a whole 5 minutes out of him last night. I still get called spare when favorite human is around, but I'll take what I can get where I can get it. Cause I'm Pixie's favorite human, and while in times of crisis and danger, that is a blessing. Um, she is getting more cuddly. Like it's funny because she is a very serious dog. Pixie is very, very, very serious. Um, she's a love bug, but she's serious about it. Um, so when she comes and cuddles, it's so sweet because she puts on her sweet face and she's like, "I love you," and it's so funny with such a serious dog at night when she's so cuddly. Oops, well, didn't mean to do that, but I'll be getting there anyway. Mm-hmm. Let's see. How many rows? I think I think I had 40. 40 lines to go hit the top. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, well, I'm at about 35. So 35 lines up to hit the top of the ear. And there we go. A little bit better angle. Just that'll be something I'll be doing after stream. It is whipping whipping out all the big tools to actually I need to whip out big tools anyway because I have a couple of things I want to hang up and some things I have to move around and some things I'm gonna fix because I've been meaning. Today is the day of 5-minute fixes. Things that won't take long to fix, but I haven't because ADHD. And it's warm, so I don't hurt. Ah. So I've been kitting up my giant diamond painting, which I want to start, but it might not be today. I need to get the Phoenix done. Phoenix is first to get out of my queue because it has to go to Dast, and I'm going to send the baby dragon and the Phoenix up at the same time because my Canadian fans, I love you, but shipping up there costs a lot. So when I ship there, I like to send it all. um, so I have Dast baby dragon already, and I'm gonna have the Phoenix ready to go up there. So. But then I can start working on my giant diamond painting. But I've been putting the beads in their little containers and getting it all ready to go, and it's just been fun. La 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 la. Yep, Crocodile Rock stuck in my head now. And as much as I'm pleased that it's not stupid cold outside and whatnot, it is actually it's supposed to we're supposed to have a clipper. It's supposed to be clipped with cold. So I'm just kind of enjoying and being happy for the weather that we have now. Because I got a full night's sleep last night, guys. I didn't have to wake up and stuff the stove because if I didn't wake up and stuff the stove, it would be like -5 in my house. No, not really. But I mean, I woke up and it was 50 degrees. And while yes, that in fact sounds cold, for heating with a wood stove, that's pretty warm in the morning. And I was just building it up, so that's why at 11 I gotta go down and check because I put stuff in at 9:30, and I've just been trying to build it up. Okay. So we have Appa 2. Appa 2 right there. And I think, in all honesty, I think we'll hit 3% by the end of the month, which is pretty awesome. If we do, we do. If not, I'll be okay. want to change out this. Gotta find where I actually put my stuff back. Oh, so another thing I did this weekend is I have scented wax melters strategically placed throughout my house. Um, well, I had, and then I was silly and I was like, oh yeah, I'll totally support my friends doing LMLs with Scentsy and whatnot, not realizing that Scentsy's light bulbs are specifically made to Scentsy. So if their light bulb goes out, you have to go through them to buy a $20 light bulb instead of like a $2 light bulb. So I said, fuck that noise, and I bought some. I still have some of the waxes and whatnot, but I bought some new wax melters, and I have a house that doesn't smell like dog. Um, because let's see, in the bedroom we put vanilla souffle, because it is nice. Husband creature likes it, and it doesn't smell like dog. I have a smell that is called Unicorn Dreams, and that one I got from Hypocrisy Crafts, but I like the smell. So, but I'm also like when the smell wears out of the wax, I'm saving the wax. First off, I'm saving the wax, and I'm gonna go get some oils, and I'm gonna essentially recreate the smelly wax. I get it. But and I got one for the bathroom, a little plug-in one instead of the like the Glade plugins. Um, I got one for energizing. It's a tangerine citrus. It actually smells pretty good. Like, I'm generally not that kind of person, but it smells pretty good. So it's a good bathroom smell. And for the bathroom, we're not necessarily worried about bathroom smelling like dog. We're worried about the bathroom smelling like other stuff. So, uh, and downstairs, um, we got one that smells of lilac, sweet pea, and tea rose, and it smells really good. So the house smells good, but I did that over the course of the weekend, and I cleaned up and I dusted and whew. Oh yeah. Um, the I love my favorite smells. Let's see. I'll look at what Unicorn Dreams is because I really like it. It's plum blossom and magnolia. I love magnolia. I love the smell of magnolia, and funny enough, they do in fact grow up here in Maine for like 3 seconds. They're very hardy, but I like the smell of sweet pea. But for up here, I love lilac. I love lilac. I love roses. I if I want to smell Christmas tree, I will just go into the forest and sniff, um, and then take some allergy meds because I just happen to be allergic to a good portion of the Christmas tree smell. Mhm. Oh, look at him being a good little dragon barker. Maybe today I'll fix. Today I might also for in between crocheting breaks fix my fix my sound alerts. I don't know. I'll get what I get done, I get done. What I don't, I don't. That is how today is going to be. It's so weird that what a full night's sleep will. I didn't wake up once. That within itself is just awesome. Yes, yes, it does. Um, I like the smell of cinnamon. I really like the smell of cinnamon. That's a good smell. That is a good sniff. Mhm. Mhm. My brain wandered off. Okay. Doopy-doo. Yeah, when I freeze like that, it's my brain just kind of stopped. Mhm. Sketchy wet van. Well, now I'm curious because sketchy wet van is stopping in front of my house. Good thing I got my cameras back up and running. Oh, it's okay. It's the mail truck. I just didn't catch it. Ooh, ooh, I have some package. So I went on an ordering spree so that I can accommodate both inside and outside craft fairs. Um, because funny, it's funny due to the switch of um my weekends. It's actually opened up more craft fairs for me. So it's funny. So I'm gonna, whether or not I do them is a whole nother, it's a whole nother thing. But there are a couple I hope that I can do. Oops, didn't mean to do that, but yeah. Now that it's swapped up, I have to think about some. I have to think about the future as. Well, now that I have my setup, I can see there's a window. There's a window right next to me. There's a window slightly behind me, and then there's a window right in front of me. The window right in front of me, I've curtained right now because if I opened it, it would blind me because it's the south side of the house. Um, and in the summer, I'm gonna have to figure out the air conditioner in the summer because where I generally put it is right in front of me, and I'm gonna move it over to another window. But right now, that window is blocked with yarn and shit. But I figure in my cleaning adventures, I'll figure it out. Um, but I can now see out my window, and now that I have my cameras back up and online, I can actually just look. Our trash truck is sometimes our trash truck is loud as fuck. Sometimes it's sneaky ninja. I think it depends on who's driving. Because our trash cans were given to us by the city. They are the monstrously huge ones. They come up to my the just under my boobs, and if I were to, they're big enough that I can fit in them and scooch down, and I could hide in the trash bin. But that's why it's husband creature's chore is to bring the trash can down to the side of the road every week, because while I can do it, fully capable of wielding that trash can down the stairs to the side of the road. It's just much easier when he does it. It's not weaponized incompetence. It is, I'm smaller than you, and this is harder for me. Because, yeah, I've had to do it. I've had to do it several times, and it's just, I hate it. I'll do another chore. But it's one of those automated systems where they drive the trash truck around, they line it up, the hand grabs it and tosses it into the truck, and then they drive off. So. I personally think it's a little better because it's less worker damage, because riding the back of the truck, I actually have a resident who was a person who rode on the back of the truck of a trash truck, and he got clipped and got a brain injury, and that is why he is with us. He just turned of age to get in, and because of his brain injury, he needs mild assistance, all because he got clipped. Okay, let's see, where am I at? I'm gonna hit my check mark, and I'm gonna move myself up a little bit. Ooh, we're almost to the top. Ooh, okay, that makes me happy. That's kind of awesome. I actually have to do a shift. We're gonna start shifting over here to get to the tippy tip top of the ear. Yay! Excitement. And it is impressive to be sneaky with a truck that size down my road, because the engine noise alone makes my basement vibrate, and then I can feel it. I know that sounds weird. That's how my hearing is so good. It's not that I actually am hearing the sound; I am feeling it. I am feeling the vibration. So like I can hear the buses when they go by on the main road at the top of the hill, because I'm sitting on bedrock and the engines vibrate the bedrock, and that's how I know when big vehicles are going by. And it's not always fun, because when the bands are down at the waterfront, again, bedrock, and they like to play their bass, and so it vibrates the earth, and I can hear it. I need to decide. Like, I do want to have at least one available for my craft fair in March. So I'm trying to motivate myself. To get it done. In order to do that, I'm trying to get myself through the goals. As if I get it done, awesome. I Phoenix out. I have to do certain things before that. So I so on my road, their mail boxes on the house. So the mail keepers have to walk up to the house and put their mail in the mailbox on the house. Now, I am inherently lazy at times. So sometimes I don't shovel my stairs. And if you do not shovel your stairs after a snowfall, the mail person will not deliver your mail, and you'll get a ding. You'll get a nasty gram essentially. Now, this is easily solved by a mailbox by the side of the road. So I put a mailbox at the side of the road, not on my house, because it was easier for my mailman to just drive up in cold weather. He doesn't have to get out of his van. He drives up, he puts it in. It's perfectly regulation. So I and if I have packages, I have enough stairs that they just can't walk up one or two and they put it on the big part of the deck. But I don't have to shovel. I don't have to shovel stuff. Because these are things when you live in this kind of territory. Actually, nowadays, you don't even have to live in the cold. Everyone gets snow. And you get some snow, and you get some snow, and you get some wind and some snow. Mhm. Okay. I've reached the crown. This next part is gonna be extra wide because it's gonna go all the way across and then it's gonna go up to the tip of the ear. But I only think I have enough string to do the half for the across. So we'll have it marked out. Ha ha ha. That's four. Skip one and one. Skip three and one. And then skip one and okay. We have reached the crown. So from this line down is going this way for the rest of the year, but from this point up is the ear tip. So super excited. And then in 10 minutes, I'm taking a small break to go put some logs in the stove. Really, I just have to run downstairs and toss some logs in the fire. I like to warn people. Generally, I sit still for 2 hours. And that's how my it's funny, my normal male guy is totally like that, but they got some youngins, and and I'm not. My boss and I were talking about this. I do not believe that people do not want to work. I believe that people want to be treated like they are humans, um, or or that they they are adults. But in that same breath of air, they want to be treated like adults, but then they don't act like adults. So then you're at a loss. Um, but we were talking about how everybody wants a high-paying job where they sit around and do practically nothing, and 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 I'm like, dude, I would love a job like that. Don't get me wrong, I would love a job like that. I'm not inherently highly motivated to 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 be the awesome, but at the same time, I lost my string. At the same time, I'm gonna do it doesn't matter. I'm going to do the job that I have. I'm gonna do it well, um, because that's my reputation. I'm not particularly skilled in too many marketable areas, so all I have is my reputation and good nature. So like, I do a good job. But so it's that loop. Well, you don't treat us like adults, so we're not going to act like adults. And I get it, but at the same time, someone has to be the cycle breaker, and I'm pretty sure it's not going to be corporate America. 99% sure that corporate America is not going to break the cycle. Is the best that you can do is do your do the best for your, like, I agree with people working their job level. Like, do your job. You don't have to do anything extra. Like, I'm not saying, oh, you got to go above and beyond, but do what you need to do and do it well. All I have to do is pass meds. All I have to do. I have to pass meds and make sure that my card is stocked, and that the people I am supporting stay upright and breathing. And if they don't, to send them to the hospital. That is literally my entire existence. Make sure they stay alive. Um, so I do that. Like, I used to go out and I'd be like, oh, hey, this is broken. Let me fix it. Oh, hey, you need this done. Nope. I pass meds. That's all I do. I do not offer to help anymore. Will I tell the maintenance people, hey, this is broken, and we finally have a maintenance dude who actually listens to me. Thank Jeebus. He listens to me, and that means the world to me, that he takes 5 seconds to be like, oh, hey, you saw this? You noticed this? Thank you. And he's a saint. But I think there's so much that could be fixed. But at the same time, there's more to it than just, oh, hey, let's go fix this. But what just happened was probably just my autism showing its ugly head, because it likes to do that sometimes. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I have therapy this week too. Gotta keep that in mind. Whew. It's my busy week. Okay, this is gonna drive me bananas. Nope, I can't win this battle. Okay. It's a little bit. I'm not asking for much. I'm just asking that the right side of my thing just doesn't keep forcibly falling over. It's not even supporting itself. It's just flailing around. Mm-hmm.
My mind is like a hive. The thoughts intrusive are just bees buzzing
Nope,
to
that's
stay
not what I want.
alive, distracted and elusive. They collide within my mind, and I struggle to think with my thoughts in a bind, and I push to the brink of insanity. Lost in thought, I wander down a path to my inner world. The complexity leads me to ponder, and the depths of my emotions swirl. Though the bees can get overwhelming, the
Get too
inspiration they mold in their buzzing, I find compelling. A reminder
Let me see.
of the power I hold. So I embrace the bees within my brain, even when they drive
7
me
lines to the
insane.
top.
For in their chaos, I find a refrain of the beauty and complexity of my inner terrain. You will never understand that this is my norm, and I have chosen to embrace the swarm, the swarm, the swarm, the swarm, the swarm, the swarm.
Okie doke. I'm going to be right back. Um, just because I have to do the things and the stuff. So go grab a bathroom break if you need it. Go grab a drink. I'm gonna go throw some logs on the fire. Okie doke. And I've returned. My house is almost 60 degrees, and I really haven't been trying too hard, so it's always a good thing. And I'm still fighting here. Fighting the good fight. Okay. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rows. And they're not even complete rows. But then we hit the top. And when I say complete rows, they're not block. It's not block coloring. Which we will run into plenty of here on this page. Five. Skip one. And this is the outside edge of the ear. There's another block. Blah 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 blah. There's another block of color that is 823 on the inside. Turn around, go back. So yeah, I've determined after stream, I'm going to do the other phoenix foot, and then I'm going to pin as much as I have together, and potentially sew it together. And then I'm going to finish the accent. Because my goal is today to have that phoenix done. Anything else beyond that I get done is awesome sauce. But phoenix will be done today. One, three. Three. Skip one. There, two. Coming into the top. One last 3 lines. Or 6 stitches even. So we got 4 here and then 2 singles going up. Woohoo! We reached the top of the 8. I have 2 little floaty specks, but this, my friends, is the top. Oh, I'm hearing loud noises, and my roof is loud enough, is warming up, so any snow that's on top of it currently is like slipping, sliding down, so it's making a racket. Okay, I'm back. Barely. Okay, we have reached the top, and we still have a little under an hour. We've reached the top, and we're at 2.89%. So that's good stuff. Okay, we're gonna go on the diagonal. So this goes down. This is the up part of the ear, but this part goes all the way down to the other side of the page. So I will have the page stuff marked out, which is always handy, believe it or not. Okay. uh, oh, I know. I know that you were. And in all fairness, I'm actually because of the fuck ups that occurred with my computer. Just as I was getting ready to chat in Twitch through OBS today, it froze. So I have Twitch open. So I actually. Now I get to work down. I actually, for whatever reason, I work faster working on the downstroke. So. Oh, I get it. I think that's one of my favorite ADHD tricks, is just because I'm doing something that you can't pay attention while doing other things doesn't mean that I am not fully focused on you. And whatever I happen to be doing. Like, I can sit and I can cross stitch and I can totally watch what people are doing. Even though I'm not like looking at them directly, if they're in my peripherals. Not that my vision's that great anyway. I'm better at like hearing. Nope. Yeah. Okay. I hit my mini goal. I need to I need to make an on the fly. What? Yeah. Challenge accepted, Jules. Challenge accepted. Only oh my god. I think we'd have a mutiny at my facility if we're like, yeah, you can only have 3 things on your wall. And yes, I recognize they have shared space. Are all the residents I work with, they have their own rooms. But at the same time, only 3 things? Seriously? Wow. Maybe I need to start saving for a person, just having a home health aide. But I still argue that I will be working full time up until the lunchtime at my funeral, and then still my boss will call me to see if I can come in. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm gonna try to summon my Halo. Long cast time. Mhm. I won't do the thing you asked me not to do, but I will find a way around it. I know. Oh my goodness. But yeah, poster board. I totally suggest it. It's a good idea. That's that's a smart way to work around it. Only 3 things? Oh, here. Let me build the thing to make it all go together. So it looks like more than one, but it's really only just one. Actually, I do that a lot in my own space. Well, I only have I only have enough hangy space for this. Let's combine it. So there's that. Skip to one. We have an ear, my friends. At least the tip of an ear. But yeah, 823 on this page is the ear, so that is why we were working on it, to give me satisfaction of at least one of the main characters of my cross stitches is showing up. Because Dionysus can't be bothered. He can't be bothered to even show his hair till page 5. Whatever. What's worse is when you know the regulations. Pixie is expressing opinions to me right now. She's laying on the floor singing the song of her people. Woo! We broke 200 stitches too. So both of my mini. But yeah, the line that I'll be working on for the foreseeable future goes to the far end of the page, which also helps with other colors so that when I want to start another color, I can be like, oh yeah, I just got to go over here. One of the nice things about the first color of the page is I don't have to worry about losing my place. Because I can definitely find where I am. As opposed to the last color of a page where I'm like, I need to find the spots. Really? Did I lose it again? Like, seriously? I'm really good at this stuff. Finding stuff, not so great at. But if you need me to lose something, oh my god, is it stuck to me? That's always an option. And it definitely does not help that I wear the fluffies. This is very sticky fabric. Oh well. Hi, ma'am. You're fine, miss. I moved, so. Well, actually, we're coming close to the tail. But. Another thing I might do today is restick all my butterflies. After I'm done moving stuff around, I have sparkle butterflies that I adore. That keep, every time I move them, they fall off places, so. It's a rough life. Ooh, I just content. Let's see. There we go. Yeah. I don't know if someone's banging on a door or they're hammering, but one of the other houses has a repetitive beating noise coming out of it. Ew. Three, skip one. I don't know. I think for the last half hour, I want to get to over 250 in stitches. I'm at about 215 right now. It says 206, but I also have stitches that I highlighted that I haven't hit the check mark on. So let me finish this row and then I'll hit the check mark to get a more accurate count of how many I have before I hit 250. Okay, I'm at 223. I think I can manage 220. I think I can manage 27 stitches. Math I can't manage though, apparently. So we'll get over 250 today, but we reached the I got my bottom. I got down to the bottom all done, and I got up to the top all done. So everything after that is just cake. Oop. I love showing off the finished page, but gonna need to adjust here. Okay, one, skip one, two. Actually, I kind of like that I'm coming in a little bit more because the one that I meant to do that this weekend, that might be tossed on the list to get done today, is to unroll and properly roll up these projects so they aren't such monsters. I call what I'm working on as a stairway. It's the same number of stitches. They're just offset by like one or two to create the diagonal, which because I'm going at a diagonal I need to have. But it's always just fun is looking at the pattern and going, oh, it's okay. Okay, it's 4 stitches, but it's one less, one more, and just working the way down. But I also have to keep my rows highlighted because this is where I mess up the most. Because when you get so many rows of the same number of stitches, you get lost, or at least I do. Okay. That one I saw. I definitely like the 1, 5, 10. That's a good idea. Ooh, wow. Well, that's kind of cool. And mind you, it's at in a diagonal, but we're only about 30 lines from the end of the page. Like, for me, that's pretty cool. Like, I know most likely not going to get there today, but within the next couple, probably tomorrow. Like, I'm aiming for 3% tomorrow. Because that would just be cool. Okay, my think tank. I want to bring a topic up because as most everybody with ADHD or who loves someone with ADHD knows, we are walking contradictions. And I am going to be a supervisor at work, and I don't want people to be disingenuous, but at the same time, I want to have some high morale. I do have a person coming onto my shift who is a bit sardonic, and I want to try to encourage them to be a bit more positive, but at the same time, acknowledging that you don't have to be bright-eyed and bushy-tailed and bouncy to be a positive person. And it's a weird balance because I have all the cynicism and sarcasm and all the happy fun stuff that you can imagine, but I also take it with a grain of salt, and I am overall generally very joyful in nature. Walking conundrum, absolutely, but I want to encourage that you can be who you are, but please try to not be a Debbie Downer or a negative Nancy, because that does no one any good. And I've found, like, with the people who actually like put forth the effort and try, they learn that yes, you can be a joyful, sarcastic asshole. And I'm trying to balance that out and try, like, is it something that is graspable, or is it something that I should just be like gently nudging people without actually telling them what I want? Like, just nudging them into the area where I know they can be without actually making them know that they're like making them think it's their own idea. And the reason that this weighs on my mind is I like my shift. My shift is very easygoing. We get our stuff done, but that's also with me being 1/3 of the med passers. I have someone that I work with, and I'm working with her. She is very good natured, very gentle, very loving, but she's also going through a lot at home, and she's also used to a situation where the moment you mess up, everybody's talking bad about you and they're all upset with you. And that is not at all the situation in which I function. I do not fault people for being human. I want people to be better. Like, if someone makes a mistake, I will be like, well, how can we improve this? How can you help you not to do this again? Because I fuck up a lot, but I catch myself. It's not making the mistake, it's how you recover from it. Because I've popped the wrong med before. What do? I don't give the med, first of all. But then I write in the book, I have to destroy the med, unfortunately. Accidentally popped it. Whoops. And then I try to be more careful, because some pills literally have one letter that is different. And it's really tough sometimes, especially with fucking dyslexia. So it's a work. Like, I understand it and I get it. So I'm hoping I'm sounding reasonable and whatnot. Like, it's not making the mistake, it's how you recover from the mistake is what I'm aiming for. Ugh. Yay, I make sense. Someday I might make dollars. Has anybody come across the Dear Blind Dad jokes on TikTok? Because I love them so much. They're so funny. In the worst possible way. But they're so funny. And for me, it's what I'm trying to balance out is I don't want everybody to be like, oh, if you work with Sarah, you have to be happy all the time, because no, nobody needs that. I don't even need that, and unfortunately, I'm stuck with it. Like, I am truly joyful almost all the time. Even when I'm sad, I'm looking for the positive in the situation, and I can't fucking stop it. So that's a me thing. I just want people to be careful and to be mindful of what they are doing, and to not spread unnecessary bad vibes, as it were. Because if you're living in a residential care facility, there's a good chance you got something going on that you don't really want to deal with. That's why you're with us. Oh, what's going on? Oh, potential spam. Potential spam from Kentucky. They can leave me a voicemail. It's okay. Did you get auto cucumbered? Because I could see that as a genre, but dark. Okay. Yeesh, I'm closing in. I'm gonna couple minutes here. I'll show off Meadow so you guys have some version of scale. Um, but I'm really close. I might hit the page stop. Cause what is it? It's yeesh. Yeah, I might hit the page stop. That's pretty awesome. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay, okay. Yep. For, so I'm less than 10 lines from hitting the page here. Unfortunately, it's a slow diagonal, so it will take a moment. It makes me excited. It's the little things in life. I didn't think I'd get quite this far today. Okay, I'm just gonna go until I'm done with this particular piece of string, which won't be too horribly long. And no, it's not gonna get me to the page end, but it's a good indicator for a stop. I'm more than pleased that, yeah, it's so fucking close. Not even funny. I'll show you 1 second. Let me, because this line that I'm working on, actually, no, it's 3 lines down, but literally the page stop is right here. Like, I have to move the camera over, so yeah, the page end is right there. So we got quite a bit done today, which I'm more than pleased with. And honestly, after I show off Meadow, I might just finish it out. But yeah, it's 3 lines. It's less than 10 stitches to the page block. So I'm gonna trim load up and then I'll show off Meadow. And then I'll try to get to the page end and reach all kinds of goals today. Okay. All loaded up. I'm gonna show off Meadow. Oh. So this is Meadow. This is January's present. I'm actually gonna. I actually think when I put this up on the website, that's what the name is going to be, just so I can write down the specs of what it is. Meadow has dragonfly wings. He's super cute. Or she, they. And I wanna. Meadow's going to have an impressive price tag at $70. Meadow once goes retail will be $70. Because this is Meadow, and these are one of the babies. There is a significant. Oh, that was fun. Significant size difference. Like, just like the baby is very, very small, and but I thoroughly enjoyed making Meadow, and the baby. I love making the babies. Oh my goodness. Okay. So, looking that I have 2 minutes left, so I'm not going to be able to get everything done on air. Because I do try to hold to my schedule, believe it or not. But I will tomorrow we'll be in a new area, because I'm not gonna let the 3 lines stop me. But today we did 307 stitches, so we got over what I was hoping for. And let's see, We started off at 2.83%. We are now at 2.93%. So we did a 0.1%. So tomorrow we will probably hit 3%, and that makes me more than happy. All the good things. So tomorrow I will be here from 10 to noon, per usual. Wednesday I will not be on. And Thursday I will be 9 to noon. And Friday, I think, I will. Let's see. Friday, we're gonna have to take a rain check on Friday. I'm not sure. I might have eye work being done, so I can't say yes or no. I definitely will have to wait and find out. But I hope everybody has a fantastic day. Remember to drink your water, take your meds, be kind to yourself without harming others, and be kind to others without harming yourself. I will be back tomorrow with Divine Instinct and hopefully a fixed table, because that would be phenomenal. I just gotta go get the big tools. Is all it really is I gotta go get the big tools. But everybody, I love you all. Thank you for the gift of your time.